I want to share with you feedback from an expatriate client of mine who has been with me for a couple of years.
Can, no problem.
Yeah. So generally, how do you feel? After the first time, until now, we talk.
So I would say, firstly, I like I'm an ex-consultant, so I did a lot of research to pick the right financial advisor, which is you. And based on all the testimonials that you have on your website, nobody else has those kind of testimonials. Secondly, what I really like about you is that you're not tied to, or you're not fixated on any particular fund house. You are independent, so your opinion will be independent, unbiased opinion. You're very direct in your opinion. You will not try and tell me like sugar coated stuff, right? Which is what is needed, right? If you, like a doctor, you will tell me what the disease is. You will not try to beat around the bush, which is very important. Thirdly, I feel that you're very good at catching the pulse of the client. Like, for example, for me and my wife, you were able to understand our background, where we are coming from, what reservations or concerns we have. Based on that, you gave us the right advice. So we were more focused on mitigating risk than increasing return. So you gave us advice which was spot on for that. And yeah, so yeah, and like you have, and the fourth thing is, I would say you have never been pushy with anything, right? You said, no, I don't like, it's okay, Raman. Even if you invest 10,000 ringgits or you invest 100,000 or 1 million, it's all the same to me. It doesn't matter, right? You have never asked me to put more money through iFast. Never ever, right? Which is, nobody does that. Everybody will say, hey, Raman, can you put more money next month? So if you combine all of these things, that is why we are like, if I have any doubt and I want very honest and independent opinion, I will just go to Liu. And even if Liu doesn't like what I'm doing, he will still tell it on my face.
Hopefully, not too harsh,
No,
hopefully in a very diplomatic way,
yeah, very diplomatic. But that is what we want, right? Like, yeah, like a doctor. You're like a doctor for finances, right? Like in very simple terms.
And you can read more of these similar clients' feedback testimonials on my webpage. But I reckon this reflects positive experiences that my clients have had, especially those in Malaysia. Now, it's not my intention to sound boastful or presumptuous, but I believe this indicates that if you are in a similar situation, I'm well suited, to advise or to help you too. The only question is whether you feel your current money matters are urgent and important enough to seek for advice, second opinion, or even validation in the first place. Maybe it's not even from me, but probably from my peers in the industry. But here are the 3 key reasons why I receive such feedback from my client. First, my advisory practice is really not tied to any sales target or key performance indicator or KPIs from insurance companies, investment firms, agencies, or even banks. This independence of not being backed by huge financial institutions allow me to focus solely on your best interests as a consumer, an investor, or a client. Of course, I want your business, but I am in a position where I do not need to chase after you for your business. And the second reason, I offer personalized consultations tailored to each client. I don't have like a pre-packaged plan. Say if you are a client and we are talking right now, of course we start with a rough outline what we are going to cover. But the real advice comes after we spend time understanding what matters to you, things like your preferences, experience, fears, aspirations, and your priorities. It's all about, the process of optimizing and finding solutions, not just recommending or pushing financial products like many financial service providers do. And we've really focused on humanizing the conversation, unlike typical corporate financial institutions that treat you just like another number on paper. And I think the third reason I connect with clients whose values and belief system resonate with my own. We believe that money is no more than a tool just that enable us these 4 things: time freedom, location freedom, the freedom of choices in life, peace of mind, of course, come with financial security for ourselves and our families. So that's it. And oh, by the way, I'm also hiring if you share similar values, beliefs, and you were born in the 90s or 2000s and you're in Malaysia and you're interested in being mentored on how to build an advisory business by pursuing personal fulfillment and building your own personal branding or identity. I would love to hear from you, but if and only if you are passionate about making a lasting impact and being respected for your expertise, please reach out to a contact form, link in my bio or somewhere above or below this video. If there's a good fit, we can actually discuss working together.